A trillion-dollar company just picked a fight in the programming language wars. And it only took 11 days. One engineer, an army of AI agents, 500,000 lines of code, deleted. And the guy who wrote the language they threw away, he's got a mug about it. Let's decode it. This is the decode. Meet Bun, the fast JavaScript runtime that dunks on Node for a living. It was written in Zig, a tiny hardcore systems language people are obsessed with. Then last week, Bun's creator Jared Sumner dropped a blog post. We rewrote the entire thing in Rust. Not a refactor. A full port. 500,000 lines of Zig gone. Version 1.3 was the last Zig build. 1.4 is all Rust. Here's the part that actually matters. Why leave a language you love? Bun glues JavaScript's garbage collector to Zig's manual memory. And Zig has no destructors. You free every object by hand, add every exit. Miss one path. Use after free. Double free. Leaks. Rust's whole personality is fixing exactly this. The borrow checker turns those into compile errors, and values clean themselves up when they leave scope. Jared's line? Compiler errors are a better feedback loop than a style guide. The results: leaks fixed, binary. 20% smaller. Builds 2 to 5% faster. 128 bugs squashed. But nobody's really fighting about Rust. They're fighting about how. 11 days. Over. 6,000 commits. At peak. 64 AI agents. Running at once. 58 commits in a single minute. Written almost entirely by AI. The bill? Around $165,000. In tokens. And the plot twist. Bun is owned by Anthropic now. So Anthropic used its own AI, a pre-release model, to rewrite its own runtime. One comment nailed it. The industry is moving to English as the programming language. Now, the man who created Zig, Andrew Kelley, read all this, and wrote a reply. His take: this was never Zig versus Rust. It was a relationship that fell apart. Bun, he says, was the prime example of how not to write Zig. Then it got personal. Jared was writing slop well before he had access to LLMs. 1 million lines of unreviewed slop. And, quote, a trillion-dollar company fired the first shot. He even went back and edited the post to make it spicier. Half of Zig's community cheered. The other half said, my guy, put the keyboard down. But here's the counterpunch that keeps you honest. That memory-safe Rust rewrite? It ships 13,000 unsafe keywords. And reportedly fails Rust's own safety checks, allowing undefined behavior in supposedly safe code. Rewrite the language, keep the unsafe. Memory safety isn't a logo you slap on, it's discipline. Which, ironically, is exactly what Kelley was screaming about. So the karma read? An AI wrote 1 million lines in 11 days that no human fully read, and it works. That's either the most impressive migration ever, or a bug bomb with a very long fuse. Probably both. Zig loses its most famous app but keeps its soul. Bun gets safety and a lawsuit-grade unsafe count. And the rest of us learned what a borrow checker actually buys you. So which side are you on? Craft or compute? Fight in the comments, follow the decode, and I'll see you in the next one.